Hello again. Today I want to go over with you the writing process. Um, Before you begin your narrative essay, I want to talk to you a little bit about how to begin that and the process of going through that. First is the pre-writing and the planning. Once you're given the prompt of your narrative essay or an essay for any class, you need to stop, think about it, generate your ideas, um, and the organization of how your paper is going to be written, and think about what it is that you want to put in there. What is the important topics and evidence that you need in your essay? Next is drafting. Um, Add and develop ideas. Organize these into parts and paragraphs. I'm sorry. Um, you're going to be looking at your purpose and your audience, which is usually going to be, unless otherwise specified, your teacher. Um, Sentence fluency and word choice. Sentence fluency means you should have some short sentences and some long sentences. If you have only short sentences, your essays are going to sound very choppy. I went to the store, period. There I got milk, period. First of all, that's not even a complete sentence. There I got milk. And I see that a lot of that in freshman writing, not using full, complete sentences, using a lot of fragments and run-ons. So you need to be careful of that. But my point is, when you're writing, you should have some short sentences. I went to the grocery store this morning, period. And then that is a short sentence. After that, maybe use a long, more drawn out sentence with a lot of modifiers such as adjectives and adverbs and things like that. While at the grocery store, after walking through all the bleak and dull aisles, I found what I had been looking for, period. And things, this is kind of how the sentence fluency should go. Otherwise it'll sound too choppy. And word choice, don't use the same verbs over and over and over, or the same adjectives over and over and over. Try to use other words than said. She said this, or I said that. You could have explained, or described, or exclaimed, or yelled. There are many other words to use instead of said, or things like that. Revising. This is where you can add or delete things that should be put in or taken out of your essay. Adjust it. And again, look at the sentence fluency and word choice constantly. After that, sorry about that. After that, you're going to edit, find problems, and correct them, especially with the grammar. Make sure you go back and you look that you don't have any fragments or run-ons and that you are using correct grammar. And then after that, you share the complete writing. Your thesis statement, this should be in your first paragraph, and it should be the last sentence or close to the last sentence. So what is a thesis statement? This is a sentence that states the main idea of a writing assignment and helps control the ideas within the essay. It should be the last sentence of your first paragraph, and there's three parts that you need to know. You have the limited subject, the precise opinion, and the blueprint of the reasons. So if you were going to be writing about your summer vacation, you're going to, your limited subject is your summer vacation, your opinion on how you enjoyed it, and the blueprint of reasons why you did or did not enjoy that vacation. Just basic overview. And lastly, I'm going to share with you the essay outline. Your first paragraph should start with a hook. That should not be a question. You should never ask questions in your essays, because unless you're expecting me to write you an essay back on answering that question, then it's pointless to ask a question such as, what do you think, or how do you feel? This will result in loss of points. So you're going to start with a hook. That's an interesting fact or opinion. Provide background and context for the topic, and identify the thesis or the question. And for my class, unless you're writing a hypothesis, which you won't be in my class, you should also always identify the thesis. Your next 3 to 4 paragraphs will be basically your facts and your evidence. End it with analysis. Your fact 1, fact 2, or fact 3, and then analysis, depending on how many sentences. So fact 1 plus evidence is a sentence. Fact 2 plus evidence is a sentence. You might need 3 facts, and then analyze that, and that's how those paragraphs should be set up. Lastly, you're going to summarize the thesis, discuss the larger significance, and reveal any unanswered questions or thoughts you have about your topic.